Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Sorry. I am so late, you guys. As soon I'm gonna tell y'all, I scheduled my live. I scheduled it for like 8 minutes from the time that I was starting it. And I was just getting ready to jump in the shower real quick and get out and do my thing. And my son, his car was still buried in the snow. So I ended up having to go out and help him dig out. Let me even see. I think he got out. Okay, yeah, he's gone. Okay, yeah. So he still had to go to school today. He only had a 2 hour delay. So anyway. So after I got done digging him out, then I had to get in the shower and here I am. So thank y'all. I'm so sorry for being late. I apologize. Um Anyway, and you know what's so crazy, y'all, is the reason why I titled it The Real. The reason why I titled it The Real Get Ready With Me is because my whole point was to really come on at the start of pretty much what I do in the morning so that y'all can see why I be so late. And I should have just clicked the live button then, but I did know I still had to get in the shower. So that's the only reason why, because it would have been kind of awkward for me, like being silent or I guess hearing water running and stuff in the background for the next hour. So anyway, you guys, I am going down to work. It's like below 6 degrees here. So my son had a 2 hour delay, but they did not end up closing school. So anyway, I'm gonna go down to work, see what's going on down there. Ain't nobody answering the phone yet, so I don't know what's going on at work yet. But so I'm gonna make me some coffee real quick, and then sit down and do like just some quick lashes and stuff. I'm not gonna really do too much anything, just some stuff to my eyes, and then we're gonna get going. But of course, I want to talk to y'all because there were some conversations that happened last night, and we were part of that. And I say we because us as a whole were talked about because of how we assisted someone at a specific time. So let me just say, number one, no, I did not listen to. Let me spray a little bit of perfume. Y'all ever just like spray something on yourself, like just while you're getting ready, just so you have that, um, just so you kind of like, I don't know, like smells, they really do uplift you. So anyway, I had to just hit myself with a little something real quick. Um, but anyway, so I did not listen to Jaden's live, okay? And actually, I listened to Demetra's replay. She was talking about some other stuff. Um, I was in Bree's bushes last night, y'all, but I was so dead tired when I was listening. Like, it was so funny. If y'all would have just seen me like laying there, like dozing and still listening at the same time and struggling with if I should say something in the chat or not, or if I should hit the link, because at first I was just listening, while I'm going to sleep or whatever. But then move back in. But then when Pizarro came on and was talking about our situation, I was like, shit, but it's cool. I listened to what Pizarro said, so I know enough of what was said. I don't need to go listen because it's really not going to make a difference. Okay. It's not going to make a difference. Number one, let me just say that I did have a heads up that she was watching and she's very aware of what's going on because, well, number one, if anyone is really in this YouTube shit and you're really a person who is like, this is just something that is part of your everyday. I mean, and whether we admit it or not, this is part of our everyday for a lot of us. Whether if you're watching or engaging or making content yourself, this is part of your life. And so this was part of No Nonsense's life. Okay. Like she was a lot of places, a lot of time, from when she got up to when she go to bed, like she's everywhere. So it's really hard for a person. I'm just going to say it's hard to believe that a person who is so consumed or so engaged just up and left all of a sudden. Okay. Even with health issues or whatever, they're still watching. So um it would be hard for me to believe that she didn't know what was being said or what was going on without even someone telling her. But because we know that her and Jay Dunn speak, of course, Jay Dunn has already said that her and No Nonsense have had conversations about me. So I know damn well Jay Dunn has talked to No Nonsense about what's been going on lately. So yeah, so anyway, so as far as me hearing what she had to say, I really don't need to hear what she had to say. She left a comment on one of my videos and then she deleted it. The comment was, I just seen the beginning part of the comment, and it was something like, April, I have been quiet long enough, I think, or whatever, and then it cut off. That in itself, even starting a comment that way, you've been quiet long enough. Quiet about what? Because see, here's where I say there's nothing that, as far as conversations I've had with people off of YouTube, like there's nothing different that I've told you that I haven't told YouTube, or there's nothing new that or there's nothing to be quiet about, unless there's shit that and you just haven't told me, like conversations that you've had and you haven't told me. And that's usually the case. And that's why I say, when I find out that people that I choose to speak to offline, if I allow you access to me off of YouTube and we're having conversations and other people's names come up because you talk to them, I'm automatically going to fall back. And I've done that very early on because number one, if I don't talk to them off of here, I'm not going to talk to you, because what you tell one is going to go to another, regardless if you think it is or not. Okay, people talk, and that's what they do. And when their common interest is you, i.e. me, then of course I'm going to come up in some of those conversations. Okay, and so that is why I fall back a lot. And then even if it is, I see that like somebody else that I may converse with, you also converse with, we're never conversing together, and then you notice that how people are. I mean, a tell-all, which is hard to do online, but even online, like if a person is acting different or talking different, it's usually because the conversations that they've had with other people that are around about you. Other people are around at the moment, and they've had conversations about you, and you got to save face. So and you guys, I'm just moving around and not really looking at the chat. Let me speak to everybody. Hey y'all, Dolly, Hazel, hey y'all, hey Sabrina, Monita, hey boo. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Chanel. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Stacy, MJ. Good morning, Brown Sugar. Christopher, good morning. Good morning, Now One. Good morning, y'all. Thank you, Blazing Boo. Good morning, Midnight. Des, good morning, Boo. Good morning, AH. Oh my goodness, y'all. Des and Sweet Ma are doing they had a cooking show. You guys, that's awesome. Y'all know Sweet Ma, she's trying to, she always talks about how she can't cook or whatever, but she's trying to get her whip game on in the kitchen, and y'all know Des can cook, so that's awesome. I'm glad to see that. Hey Fifi, I'm lost because I haven't been having any power. Oh damn, Fifi, you okay, babe? Please, I want to tell you guys, because we do, I don't know if we really realize how many people we have from Texas alone. Let me just say that the headquarters for my old job is in Texas, and their systems are still down right now, and it happened Monday. And they're a huge company, so I mean that just can alone tell you like how bad it is. If you guys need anything, please don't hesitate. And I know the conversation that we're having right now is about helping people, or but please do not hesitate, even if it's behind the scenes. If you reach out to me, and let me know, we can definitely try to get something done for you. If you need something, there may be somebody close to you that can get you stuff. I know they're saying a lot of stores are out of a lot of stuff, so even if you don't need financial help, if you just need regular stuff like water or just whatever, just please don't hesitate to say um if you need help or not. Hey Butterfly Boo. Oh my God, Christopher. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, Fifi, no. Oh Lord. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, you guys. Oh my God. Oh, God bless y'all. Oh dear God, God bless y'all. I apologize. So I'm so sorry for you guys going through this. Ha ha ha. I'm not Cash App no one. Touche, no offense. Oh, Dolly. I don't blame Dolly. I don't blame you, babe. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, babe. Hey, pretty Kimmy. Um, but yeah, the offer is out there. Just just reach out if you could. And I apologize for everyone who is going through right now. And I'm so sorry for your loss, Christopher. Dear Jesus, I'm so sorry. Um, they weren't at home. Okay, God bless. Okay, Fifi. Whew. All right. Are they okay? Hey, JS, how you doing, boo? Yeah, she walked out my life. Christopher, come on now. Come on now. All right. Okay. Well, Fifi, let us know if you need anything, if if we can help with anything, please. Hey so how you doing, boo? All right. So yeah, so since Dolly did say what she said, I want to go into that because that's the one thing that I did hear. Um, that's the one thing that I did hear about, that Dolly did not give her what Dolly said she gave her. The thing about it is, bitch, I don't care if she gave you $5. Bitch, she helped. Okay. And that's what I'm going to say to that. But she's not, number one, she's not a liar. Okay. She was helping in good faith, as did everyone that helped you that night and even after. Okay. And again, Jay Dunn can come over there and have you speak out and say whatever the fuck lies you want to say about people. But my thing is this. See, because we didn't have a problem while you were quiet. See, you're saying that you didn't know that there was an issue. There actually wasn't an issue. Me speaking the truth is not having an issue. Okay? Like I said on multiple occasions, I'm not mad at you. I didn't, like, after I found out that shit happened, I didn't unmod you. I didn't pull away. Nothing changed after that. It wasn't until later on when you were hinting around to it again. That's when the shit changed. But even then, it's no issue. And I don't have no problem with you. And I didn't dislike you. I just didn't want it around. That's all. That is all. Hey, Soap. Hey, babe. Okay. For you to sit up there and call Dolly, out of all people, a liar, you got her fucked up. Okay. All right. And for you to say that you didn't get at least $1,000. Now, let me just talk about this amount, because we're not going to Because you know, like Jay Dunn like tried to do with those dates of, oh, it wasn't this time of year. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if it was yesterday or 2 years ago or 10 years ago, bitch. It happened. Okay. See, people wanna hold tight on non or irrelevant details. That shit don't mean nothing. What means something is the action and what the fuck happened. That's what means something. And the fact is that she came around, she said she needed help. So let me just go ahead and just give exact details. Let's go ahead. Hey, Tamika Boo. Let's give exact details. I mean, so she got power for 30 minutes and it went out. Also, she said she's struggling because she needs power. And that is cold storm can go so much. Oh my God. See, that's another thing. Like, if they're gonna leave the power on, at least give them an hour, maybe 2 hours at a time, and then switch it off, because that will give people enough time for like their refrigerators and freezers and things like that to get some more cold. That will also give the water heaters enough time to build up heat, to build up in the home, allow them to cook a meal, or you know, things like that. So that 30 minutes and all of that, I mean, what the fuck is that gonna do? Like, I mean, I understand, you know, I mean, it is better to go ahead and turn the power off rather than to let the power go out on its own. But still, if you're gonna do that, at least allow maybe a couple of hours per area or something like that. But I'm sure they ain't gonna never see this shit, so they ain't gonna listen. But but so let's just go ahead and go back. I do not know how many times I said it was $100 total, including the hotel. If I ever break it down, it's $70 cash app and $30 towards a hotel. Okay, so no matter what, it was $100. But even if it was the $70, I don't give a fuck. The point is that you gave, and shit, 70 is a lot more closer to 100 than, I mean, what? Like, it wasn't 20, it wasn't 10. Like 70 is pretty close to 100, even if it was, you know. So my thing is, people want to hold on to these minuscule ass details that don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. What means something is the fact that you asked for help, people gave, and then you didn't go to the place you said you was going. You didn't use the help for what you said you needed it for. That's the whole point. Bottom line, it don't matter. You said you had a funeral. You were having a hard time at the moment. You were going through at the moment. Now, let's not even talk about the fact that you just were talking about how you and your whole family, you know, you do have five kids, they have spouses, they have kids. And we're not going to talk about the fact that you and your whole family, your husband took your whole family to Mexico or some shit, like y'all had just came back supposedly from this vacation. Now, you did say that you would schedule vacations a year ahead of time and all that shit. Okay. But even still, to go to a vacation, even if your travel and your stay is paid for, you still need money to go. You still got to eat, you still got to dress, you still got to drink, you still got to do activities, like you still got to do. So you supposedly, now, unless that was a lie, because see, here's where it gets real touchy, because a person will say they're in need, but then they will also talk about how great their life is, or they will tell you stuff that they have going on that is so awesome. Okay, so if you didn't go, if the Mexico trip was a lie, then that's on you because you told it or whatever. But you had supposedly just went or came back from a trip that you just took your whole family on. That was very recent. And then you're supposedly going through and somebody dies and you know you need to be there, and It's a drive. It's not like you're taking a flight. So all you really need is somewhere to stay and maybe something to eat and some gas. So people gave. And then you supposedly got into an accident. So because of that car accident, I guess you don't go to the funeral. So why not return people their money? You never stayed at the hotel. I mean, what you do? Then you just come right back home? You didn't go. That's the whole problem. That is the whole problem. And if people didn't give you or what didn't mean that much, then give them their shit back. Flat out and period. Because somebody gave you something for a specific reason and you didn't use it for that reason. And this ain't no shit that, oh, well, once I hand it to you, whatever you do with it, that's all you know. We specifically asked for help for this reason. And then somebody who actually, just somebody who is upfront all the time, always supportive, always real, always there when it counts. Her auntie died the next day. I'm talking about staying 24 hours next day. And she couldn't make it there either. And that will forever bother me when it comes to this situation because of the fact that, finding out later that you didn't go. Because see, I didn't know until way later. So let's talk about the $1,000. Now that is an approximation that I made based off of what I know only a few people gave her. Okay. And that is because at the time, there's a couple of people, 2 to be exact, who wanted to send the money through me to her. And so, of course, I knew the amounts. And I would have, like I told them, I would rather not be in the middle. If it makes you comfortable, I will, but I really would rather not make the transaction. But because of even being asked, I know those amounts alone. All you need is 10 people to give you $100, and that's $1,000. So what are you talking about? I mean, let's do the math. So if only a couple of people gave you hundreds, gave you multiple hundreds, I know damn well. And let's just talk about anything that she gave me. So one time, okay, now my son, he is in a private school, okay? So he's in a private school that has tuition. And so just like, as a matter of fact, I just got his letter, basically talking about next year's registration fee. So they have a fee to register them every year, $350. Okay. Actually it was 300 and then it went to 350 and whatever. So, but they have to have this fee paid in order for them to get their schedule for the following year. In order for them to even make their schedule for the following year, they have to have this fee paid. Okay. So there's one person who was talking to no nonsense outside of me. They had their own thing going. And to my knowledge, that person had mentioned to no nonsense about my son's registration fee. Now, this is the same person that was talking to multiple people about me and my financial situation. Okay. So to my knowledge, this is the person who was talking to no nonsense about my son's registration fee, basically asking her on my behalf that I had no idea of. And one night I had a conversation with No Nonsense. We were on the phone all freaking night. This is the time where she pretty much gave me her whole background as far as YouTube and all of that kind of stuff. And she cashed out me $50. And that was to go towards my son's registration fee. That's why I keep saying the $50. Now, after that, yes, No Nonsense has cashed out me $10, or like we would be in a Cash App party together. She modded for Miss Gina, and we would be over at Jay Wilson's, like if we're in a Cash App party or something like that, like, every now and then I might get, like a $2 or a $5 or something, whatever, something like that. But we would be in like a Cash App party. And then after that, yeah, she has like out the blue, like a couple of times, I think she gave me like $10. So all in all, it's not just only $50 that she gave me. And I would be more than willing to go through my Cash App receipts and just tell y'all exactly what she gave me, if you would like to know. But I keep saying that $50 because that's like the one time that, and that was just out the blue. And she just offered to do that. And she just said, if you ever need anything, just let me know ahead of time. And, this is just last minute. So but I had never even asked for that. I told her, thank you. And I appreciate it. But it even caught me off guard that even then, and that was very early on in the game. That was very early on. So, but after that, let me just say after that, she had, there seemed to always be a situation. Okay. There was always something with health or something with, her business supposedly got robbed. If you guys remember, she was in the chat talking about how she just had to pay. Remember, y'all, the amounts kept changing. I'm not the only one who saw this, y'all. She was talking about a $10,000 loss, and then a $25,000 loss, and then a $15,000. It was just, she just kept saying how she had to pay these amounts of money, and it was all regarding the same situation. So how does the amount keep changing? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Pink Sugar. Once you hit saying that, well, there you go. Yes, for her business. Thank you. So that was, yeah, she had that going on or whatever. And so ever since then, it was like a downhill thing. Like, she was supposed to been, she's supposed to had a trip scheduled for the Maldives. And she was saying how she couldn't go because of that. And they really didn't want to go because of that. So they pushed the trip back. And then, she was saying that, basically, they were going to decide to go, but then her health had took a turn for the worse. So, they just didn't go, and they lost out on all that money. It was just always like time after time after time after time. It was always something every time. And if I, and I never she would come in the chat, she would say, whatever. It was always prayer hands. It was always people giving her kind advice and good words and all that kind of stuff or whatever. But I'm not going to lie and say, like, I just did not see it like over and over and over again. I'm just like, damn, like every time you come in, like, it's just always like something. It's like, and you come here, but I see her in other chats. Like, she's communicating, she's engaging with the topic, she talking shit, she doing all types of stuff. But every time she comes over here, it's always either you need or something's wrong, or, you just ain't been around because of all this, that, and the third. But you're everywhere else, having a good old time, And then she would want to talk about, well, call me on this, and that. And I'm not going to lie. No, I don't want to call you for what? I don't want to hear about nothing that's going on. I don't want to hear about, oh, why you haven't been over here and what's going on and shit, knowing that, you've seen everywhere fucking else. Like, I don't want to hear about none of that shit. It's always the same conversation. I don't want to hear it. Okay. When that information had came to me about that funeral stuff, I was in James Caldwell's chat. I'm in James Caldwell's chat. I'm having a good time. I'm chilling. Okay. And then a person who used to be in my chat, her name is RL. She is who reached out regarding going live because No Nonsense is having something going on with No Nonsense. So that's what I do. I'm like, okay, I'll go live after this. I go live. I open up she calls in. She explains what's going on. And, and people gave whoever wanted to help. And then after that, I got an email from RL basically about the accident. And I got an email and, she was telling me about the accident. And the accident happened in Ohio. And I have a background in auto insurance. So, I basically said, I will talk to her. I'll be willing to talk to her, to guide her through how it works here. Because when you're in wherever you have an accident at in the United States, you go by their laws. It's not per your insurance, it's per their state laws. Be quiet. So I'm like, I will guide her through, that situation so that, she can maximize whatever it is, whatever she needs to get done. So, but I also mentioned to RL that, basically if this was something for me to like go live again, or if this is something for me to ask for more help or so, basically, and I have to go back in my email to see what I said, but I basically just made mention to, there's been things said and, I'm basically, I'm not going to ask for more money or whatever. And she just basically said that, she doesn't know anything about any of that. I don't think she's asking for anything. She just wanted you to know or something like that. Or she doesn't want to get in the middle of that or something like that. And I didn't blame her for that. And I wasn't trying to get her in the middle of anything because I really didn't tell her much. I just made mention to, as soon as we even did that live, things were said. So I shut it down. Even how I shut that live down, it was very abrupt. Okay. And then it was almost like now every time, we're going to drop a cash app. No, we're not. I'm not. No, like you got whatever you got and this is it, so, anyway, so that's how that happened. And then what? And so that's even how I knew that RL and No Nonsense was talking or, they had a relationship. Okay. So even at that point, it's just like you learn that people are talking to each other and having and they have this outside thing. And then after that, like things with RL changed also, which you guys don't see her around anymore either, but that's whatever her situation is. But see, it's always like these people start talking to each other off of YouTube and I'm the common denominator. And then all of a sudden, but I'm the problem. I'm not the one having these conversations with y'all. I'm not the one. I'm not even involved in this shit. Once I'm on here. And when I'm off, I'm off. And that's it. Like you guys are the ones off of here building these relationships or talking to each other and stuff. And then when somebody needs something, I'm the one you want to come to. But when you're off of here, I'm the problem. I'm the one that y'all are talking about in a negative manner. But I'm also the place where you come to when you need sympathy or help or, you want to feel like, I don't know, whatever you want to feel like. But I'm the place that people come to when it's in need. When y'all are everywhere else, y'all are having a good time talking shit and everything else. Over here, it's like, the damn therapy session. The fuck? Anyway. Okay, y'all, let me sit down so I can read the comments, y'all. So, okay, get these lashes on my eyeballs. So, I mean, outside of that, like, what else to say about anything? Because I just don't know. We still been doing our same thing over here. We still have all our same people for the most part. Losing a few people, that is just fine because like I said, usually it don't even have shit to do with me. It's everything to do with y'all. Hey Hazel. Hey Gummy Bamas. You said Jay Dunn's a liar. You ain't lying about that. You damn right she a liar. Um, hey French fries, how you doing, babe? Hey sister, why the fuck is Jay Dunn so involved? You know what? Well, here's the thing, and like if you like when we was on Pizarro's live, like she's like, I was friends with her way before you, and that number one, I wasn't friends. We were not friends. It could have probably been that, but it never got there. Okay, but basically, her and Jay Dunn, they both had a situation with VS a long time ago, right? So that they connected through their beef with VS. That's how they connected. They basically were the ones who were supporting each other and crying on each other's shoulder and all that bullshit when, when they were having their back and forth with her. Hey Star, how you doing, boo? And that's the secondhand information because I was not around during that time. But like I said, I had an extremely long conversation with No Nonsense one night. And, she gave me like the whole background. It was a whole background about how VS targeted her husband and put out these rumors that her husband was a pedophile and messing with her daughter. And it was just a lot. And basically, VS supposedly had tried to dox her address, but it was one of her rental properties. And they sent a letter to one of her renters. It was just a lot. Come on, Pac-Man. Come on. You're doing that weird shit. Just standing the freak around. Okay, so, yeah, so that's how they connected. And then y'all know that about, VS supposedly did a mock funeral about, Jay Dunn's mother passing away and all that shit. So they both feel like they had a common interest or a common situation with her, and they just bonded over that. So they basically just had the same enemy, is what they had. Oh damn, I don't got the light. Hold on, y'all. Let me plug the light in real quick. Hold on, y'all, because I'm gonna read the comments. So Jay Dunn, she considers her and No Nonsense to be friends. And she basically, it's always no nonsense this, no nonsense that. But my thing is, well, then why not go to your friend when you need help? See, and that's the thing. Like Jay Dunn wants to sit up here and talk about how I didn't have no job. So why would No Nonsense be asking me for anything or coming to me when she needs financial help when I don't have no job? Bitch, I don't know. But why the fuck didn't she come to you? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't she go to Jay Wilson, who she always talk about how she just gives so much? Why didn't she go to Miss Gina, who they were real cool and she was all basically taken up for Miss Gina when Miss Gina had that thing with her accident and her son. She was telling me how she knows backhand information and something really did happen and this, that, and the third. She was telling me all of that, who else? Anybody on here that she supposedly supported financially so much, why didn't she go to them when she needed help? She came here. But then they also are the same people who want to talk about me not working, and want to talk about how I'm not looking for a job, this, that, and the third, but y'all can show the fuck come here and ask for help when you need it. No Nonsense didn't come to Jay Dunn because she knew she'd have to pay it back. Yep, she wouldn't be about to hide from payments. Hell no, and they live in the same area. And actually, Jay Dunn said that. I ain't gonna lie. Jay Dunn said, well, we live in the same place and I know where she lives, so I wouldn't even be worried about that. And she a stalker bitch, so. But yeah, so I guess since they supposedly been cool for so long, then Jay Dunn just she act like she know every motherfucking thing. But again, I mean, my thing is, if you've been quiet for so long, why come out telling lies? Hey, allegedly, boo. Why come out lying? Ooh, why come out lying? You know, you've been quiet for so long, and that's what you choose to do. You come out to lie and say what people didn't give you. And then you want to say, you didn't want to say how much money you giving me. Why? Go ahead and say how much you gave me. I would like to know what you say. Why? Because you ain't gonna lie on that. Or why? Because it wasn't enough. You can say how you didn't get $1,000, but you're not gonna say how much. Hey MJ, I know y'all, I look crazy. I look rough. Rough. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can say that you didn't get this amount, but you ain't gonna say what you gave. Girl, go ahead and say it. Because I'll say it. It'll make me a damn difference. The point and the thing is, number one, I didn't ask you for whatever you gave me. So see, that doesn't even go together. So for somebody to say, well, she gave April money, but I didn't ask you though. You came on and asked. So that's why we can have this conversation, because people just didn't give to you just because they wanted to. They gave to you because they thought that you needed something. That's the whole thing. People were helping, thought they were helping someone who was in need, who they see in the chat all the time, who seems to be a nice person. She seems to be a person that will give if somebody needs it. So yes, let me help her this time. That was the mindset of people back there, including me, because I couldn't help you financially. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Michael, they weird is right. Hey, Mitri, how you doing, boo? You know what I'm saying? She did say she never paid. Oh, so she did say she never paid my rent. Okay, yeah, and that's enough. And let me talk about the outspoken thing. So outspoken one tagged me in a comment that she made, or a post that she made on Instagram recently. Okay. She tagged me in that post because outspoken one heard, she watched Pizarro's replay. In Pizarro's replay, she talked about, or we talked about, what was, damn, what was it? What the fuck was we talking about Pizarro's replay on Pizarro's video? She said, oh, because basically Jay Dunn brought up no nonsense. So that was the time that Jay Dunn was up there on Pizarro's stream, and they wanted me to come up, and I come up, and so outspoken one watch that playback, and so basically that's when I talked about the $50 cash app, like, because Jay Dunn was like, you know, saying again, like, you saying, or how she gave you money, you talking about what y'all did, and she's giving you money. So when I talked about the $50, so outspoken one is basically saying that no nonsense has went to multiple people saying that she contributed to my rent. And people are telling outspoken one, and outspoken one said that that no nonsense is a liar, and she was telling them that no nonsense wasn't paying nobody's rent, and basically that I confirmed on that on Pizarro's live that she had only gave me like some small amount of money, or whatever. It wasn't rent money. Okay, so she was basically just feeling like she was vindicated because she told people that no nonsense was a liar and acted like she's always doing something for somebody, but she's really not. So she tagged me in the post, basically saying, you know, whoever was saying no nonsense was paying, ask April, and you know, you tag the person. And so that's how that came about. So she watched Pizarro's video and saw what I said about how much no nonsense had given me, and something. And that's when I was like, well, damn. So she was telling people about, like, she was paying my rent or something. And then I commented, and then Outspoken One said, yeah, it wasn't Kiddo, it was her. But Kiddo was, because it's multiple people who told me that Kiddo was having the same conversation with them over and over. So, including No Nonsense. So, it wasn't just No Nonsense. It was Kiddo too, but it was both of them actually. Where is my other? Oh, here we go. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. I was looking for something specific. Willie, hey boo, hey Min Pam. So I mean, that's pretty much it, y'all. I mean, my thing is, if you've been quiet for so long, what did you come out and say? Because you came out and lied on people. You basically minimized what people did to you, gave you, or did for you. And you know what's so funny? It's like, okay, you know, you ask somebody, well, you know, what do you need? And they're like, you know, they really don't want to say how much because they don't want to ask for too little. And then if they ask for too much, they don't want it to seem like it's too much. So, you know, you just be like, oh, whatever will help. And then I had even asked, like, did you get enough? Are you okay? You know, did you get what you needed? And yeah, I didn't get everything, but it was okay. And that's what I mean by, oh, we ain't coming on every time I'm on dropping your cash app. Like, that's not what the fuck we doing. But I know she had gotten way enough. All you needed was some gas and a couple nights in a hotel room and maybe, you know, a couple meals. Like, what the fuck did you plan on getting? Like, what is not enough? You driving up the road and coming back home. You know, somebody gave you their hotel points. I guess she still needed one night or something like that. That's where Dolly came in. It's called dry bagging. And that's exactly what she did. So RL gave her her points. Dolly made up for what she needed outside of that. No, she was right. I did give her $70 and it was broken down in 3 different cash apps, but other $30 went to hotel. So she technically did not lie. You still gave her $100, so she did lie. She lied. You said you gave her $100 and she said you didn't. You gave her 70. However, it was split up or added up or divided. I don't give a damn. Right. So shit, then give me my $30 back at least then. Damn, since we ain't counting that, where'd it go? Cause I sure the fuck don't got it no more. The fuck? Hey, sexy, too much for you. The hell? Y'all, people crazy as fuck. So I don't know. Do anybody got any questions? I mean, for real though. Like, girl. Then and then we don't want to go into her asking for stuff because I mean, do we want to talk about why she actually got unmodded from over here? Let's talk about why she actually got unmodded from over here. Let's talk about that. Because see, we're talking about the situation where she was still a part of my channel for a year, I think, right? Or, you know, long enough. Long enough. Okay. I am. Thank you so much. We talking about no nonsense of you. So let's talk about this. And this is where you find out again that people are having conversations or they talk to, and I'm not, when I say having conversations, it's not a bad thing. People meet on here They start to talk to each other offline, follow each other on social media, all that kind of stuff. It's cool. But it's just not cool when people start to act like I'm the problem. When when something comes out, like if I'm the common denominator, I'm the common problem. Like what? Like y'all all start talking to each other about, talking to each other because of what I do to get on your nerves. Like the fuck, just stay the fuck away from over here. It's as simple as that. Don't be a fake bitch and still be all up in through my chat or whatever, and then just talk about me when y'all off of here. Just don't come over here. But anyway, so some time had went by. We had not seen no nonsense. See, because here's another thing. Y'all will notice that we won't see her for a while. We won't see her for a while, and then next thing you know, she'll pop up, right? Hey, official. Y'all, oh my God. I won a raffle on official's channel. Y'all wait till y'all see my bonnet. But he had a raffle, y'all. And tickets was only $2. But hey, y'all, happy Wednesday. So anyway, we don't see no nonsense until she needs something, right? So we hadn't seen her for a while. And then here she comes. Here she comes. Oh, shit. Popping up in people's DMs. And then she'll pop up over here. So she has like this pattern, right? So she started messaging Miss O, the Miss O. And she started talking about how she was going through it. And she needed help. Hold on, y'all. She was talking about how she was going through it and she needed help. So she has like these long messages, and she's talking about how she always gives to everybody, and she don't like asking for nothing. And so Miss O, like, she pretty much a straight to the point person, so she's like, well, what's up? What do you need? Like, what exactly are you asking? And so she's like, again, she don't want to say no specific amount. Okay, she don't want to say an amount. She don't want to say nothing exactly. So Miss O is like, basically like, do you want another fundraiser? Because Miss O was around when we did the first one. So are you asking for another fundraiser? But anyway, I'm just pretty much summing up like a bunch of long messages, right? But the fact of the matter is that she reached out again. She reached out again, talking about what she needed, talking about what she was going through, and she's behind the scenes. And then she wants to mention, not saying anything to me. Oh, don't say anything to April, all of that bullshit. When really she knows that she's going to tell me, which really she's probably hoping that she tells me. So then I come out and I say, oh my God, And so then after she, and then all of a sudden you see her in the chat, and she starts to hinting around that, oh, I'm okay, but all of that fuck ass shit. Okay, so I just can't, y'all. I just cannot. But anyway, so that happened, and I ain't even gonna lie, like, did I unmod her after that? I think that's when I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm just done. Because she come down in the chat, and then she wants me to call her. Oh, she was asking me to call her. Hey, Connect Dad. Hey, boo. It is wild. And I'm like, no, I'm not calling you for what? I'm not calling. I'm not calling. I don't want to talk. I don't want to, none of that. I don't want it. Because all it's going to be is like this same conversation. about why she hasn't been around, what she's going through, this, that, and the third. No, thank you. And so, I mean, it was basically like it was going to be just a repeat. And really, I'm just going to say like this. I was just tired of her playing in my face. Like, we always talking about somebody playing in somebody's face. That was playing in my motherfucking face. Okay? Because she never was over here. She always had an excuse as to why. Part of it's like, because I'm up in the morning, she's not. It's cool. But don't come around only needing something. Don't come around bringing the whole mood down every time we over here chilling. And I see you everywhere else having a great time. And don't come over here asking for shit. Hitting people up in their DMs and stuff like that. So no, so it was a wrap. Like once she inboxed or DM the Miss O that bullshit, and I found out about it, I was pretty much done after that. And even when I seen her in the chat, like I didn't even say nothing, but I was just done after that and I didn't have to come out here. I didn't publicly say anything. I didn't, out her. I didn't do any of that. Me talking about that situation and what happened as far as that funeral and all that stuff goes, I didn't even bring that up. The situation with Diamond Ring Dory happened. Okay, that situation happened, and people are asking me about this money. But me knowing her background as far as money and all this other shit goes, I'm like, I don't doubt it. And I don't know what Diamond Ring Dory really did or how much it really was or what the agreement was. I don't know. But what I do know is her behavior, and I know her pattern. So honestly, even though it's Diamond, I don't put it past her, but I also know that Diamond has said stuff about other people as well. That's not necessarily true when it comes to money, but so you just take it with a grain of salt, because again, this is stuff that I was not involved in. I'm not involved in none of this shit. I'm not getting none of this motherfucking money. Okay, ain't nobody hitting my shit up or whatever, so I don't got shit to do with it. But it's funny how I'm the one who connects the people. You know what I'm saying? And not on fucking purpose. But anyway. Nobody cares about Jay Dunn or her mama. We really don't. We really don't. And she another one. Like, oh, I own properties, and my property you didn't buy it. Your mama bought it. That was a gift. That's something called a blessing when somebody and you inherit something from someone who passes. You didn't work hard and build your credit and buy a property and for a tenant to be in. I mean, she over there acting like she done did all this big shit. Girl, no, you didn't. You work a regular ass job, you got a regular ass life, and you happen to inherit something from your mother who passed away. I mean, damn. And I ain't knocking nobody who got anything that way, but I'm just saying, like, don't be sitting up here acting like you just so much better than somebody because you happen to have a property in your name, because you're not the one who worked to get it. It's an accomplishment for people to build themselves up and purchase a home and pay it off and all of that good stuff or whatever. So, and she's acting like that's what she did, and that's not what she did. She just so happens to be the daughter of someone who bought a home and still had it to leave to her. So the fuck? She thinks she knows everything, but it's true because she lies like shit. Veronica boo. Natalia, hey beautiful. So yeah, y'all. So that's what happened with No Nonsense. I mean, people's names were named that didn't want to be named. That's just what it is. Like, the thing is I didn't have no hard feelings towards her at all. Like, I didn't feel no type of way. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't want I just don't want the scamming shit, just like I don't want the doxing shit. I don't want the scamming shit associated with over here. I am building a business over here. Okay. I am building something. I do want people to trust me when it comes to purchase things. You see what the fuck we talk about Five Babe scamming ass over there. She got people who crack credit cards and shit or whatever. I don't want that over here. And if you're a representative of my channel and all you doing is going around begging and popping in people's DMs when you need something, I don't want it. I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm sorry. And I have that right. Like, I have my right to change my mind about who I support and who I don't, just like everybody else does. People hit the unsubscribe button all the time. People stop going to people's channels all the fucking time. Why is it a problem when somebody else decides not to fuck with somebody no more? No Nonsense did say, wait a minute, No Nonsense did say she has no problems with you. Yeah, and that's cool. Like, I have none with her either. But saying you don't have no problem with me and lying while you're so-called telling your story, that's a problem for me. If we don't got no problems, and if you're going to choose to come out here and speak, then tell the truth. That's it. Tell the truth. You know, I mean, the thing about it is people know what they gave her. I don't gotta know because it wasn't me that they was giving it to. But other people know what they gave her. Hey, little miss, how you doing, boo? Okay. So, and I'm just gonna say this again. It don't matter what you got. You didn't use it. Hopefully you didn't get that much because you didn't use it for what you said you was using it for anyway. There's that. So let's talk about that. How you did not go to where you say you was going. Yes, you got into a car accident. Okay. But don't act like we just sitting up here talking about something that didn't happen or relying on you. And then I didn't even know. I didn't even know until way after. Way after. The whole time, y'all, I thought that she went. I never knew. I knew about the accident, but I didn't know that she didn't go to the funeral. I had no idea. I had no freaking idea. And yes, the whole point is that, bitch, people gave you a whole lot of money for no motherfucking reason at all. For no reason at all. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you how things work. Shit will come back around on you real quick. That's what happens in real life. Shit comes back around on you real motherfucking quick. Okay? So with that being said, stop being out here. Stop trying to get over on motherfuckers. Like, if the only reason why you around is because of what you trying to get out of somebody, like, damn, don't you got enough? You got big, nice ass homes. You got rental properties, multiples. You have businesses. You know, you have successful children. Like, you got shit. You know, you were in the military. You got that backing you. You know, you got plenty. It's like, how much motherfucking more do you need? Damn, like, that's way better than a lot. That's way better than me. I don't know what nobody else got going on, but you doing way better than I'm doing. If all of that shit is true. So don't down talk me like I'm down here when this is where you come every time you need motherfucking something. Because nobody ever treated you any different. Nobody ever came and asked you, well, no nonsense, why don't, have you ever thought about doing this or that or this? Like, no.
Like, and if that's not enough, get your ass up and go to work. Because that's what y'all was talking about me about behind the scenes, right? So if all of your multiple rental properties and your businesses ain't profiting, and whatever you want, your rent ain't enough, whatever, your home ain't selling fast enough, you don't got enough shit to sell, guess what? You might just have to get up and go to fucking work. Like, it's funny how y'all got all of this shit to say about other people and what they are not doing, and you supposedly got it all together, and it still ain't a motherfucking none. They sure ain't, Michael. Hey, Kay, how you doing, boo? When you get a chance, can you tell me about Apres nails? Yes, I have been IG obsessed with them all night. I want to get them so bad. Why are they? They are so expensive. Yes. And you don't need those to do that, but yeah, we can. I'll actually give you a link to the same system, but it's so much more feasible, because actually I would say to get used to the application before you spend the money on those, if you do want that exact brand. But yeah, all it is a press on nail with some gel polish. You just pressing it on with some gel polish. That's it. Same thing I do when I get a full cover tip, and have you some little clear, the base coat, and then just cure it with the light, and boom, you got a nail. But yep, I will. When you get it from scamming, you got to keep doing it. That's true, Pink Sugar. Now, see, and I'm glad you said that, because I say that all the time, and people don't really get that. Like, when your lifestyle is scamming, you always looking for the next lick. It's almost like a bank robber. A bank robber, they can go rob a bank for 100 grand, but they're gonna spend it. They're not gonna do nothing with it. They're not gonna invest it. They're not gonna start a business. They're not gonna do anything productive with it. They're gonna just go crazy spending it, and now they're looking for the next lick, and it just keep going, 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 going. Yep, the clear designs are my favorite. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, little miss. So, Tanya, hey, boo. I was still watching your show with the women, watching your show me the. Oh, girl, over there trying to say I didn't send a cash app request. Girl, just get them people their money back. Get them people their money back. And now they got like different colors. They got like clear colors. So yeah. But there's a brand called what is it? E-Nail Couture. E-Nail Couture. That's a good brand to start out with, because it'll help you to master the application. And their sets start out, I think, at $10. I think, like, depending on how long you want them. And yeah, then you just go ahead and you get the, oh shit, oh damn, I just fucked up this lash. I just started picking the lashes off. I'm trying to decide on what I'm a, shit, I just fucked that up. Oh, so no, where was you at, boo? You okay? Wait a minute, where is it at? Let me see. Are you okay? I disappeared for a minute from this chat because this is where I'm more comfortable to put my business out, and I was going through things and I knew I would talk. Oh, so. Oh, babe. It's okay. You good now? That's good. I'm so glad. Hey, Black Swan. And let's just talk about that, because this is the space that we created for people to be comfortable to talk about things that they may get judged about other places, or people, stuff like that. So it's I am so proud of this being a space that people feel comfortable in with talking, because I talk about my shit, and in turn, others feel comfortable enough to open up about their stuff. And I love that, because you really don't understand how much it helps other people that are going through or have dealt with stuff. And they have a place and they like, oh my God, they know what I'm talking about. Or people just need to get that release. People really do hold things in, and it affects them on a level that a lot of times we don't understand, really. And so I love that this is a space that we have to do that. So I don't want it to be like, oh my God, she was just over here just every time she came in here. No, because this is what we do over here. But at the same time, why can't you come any other time? Because it's plenty of times we just on here, it's fuck shit going on, it's fun, it's just sharing information or whatever is going on over here, but you can't come no other time but when you need. No, I'm glad you good though, babe. Hey, naturally. What bothers me is used your platform and your generosity to scam, and now she thinks she's doing something by talking about you as if you scammed people. No, it was her, point blank. Yeah, like, oh, I know she ain't. And see, that's the thing. Like me, like, number one, I came on, and the thing about me is like, I started my channel for a reason of showing me coming out of this life and going into this life. And then in the midst of that, I ended up getting laid off. I had no motherfucking idea that I was going to get laid off. None. Like, we was going in this direction. Everything was going good. And, I was on Facebook for a little bit. People's like, YouTube. So I came to YouTube, and then I'm like, kind of getting the hang of it. And then I'm like, okay, let me just open up more and more. At first it was me talking about, bigger YouTuber stuff like that while I'm doing my makeup. And then just, it was always about, sharing a message or kind of trying to relate things that we see happening on the internet with real life stuff. And then in that, I started to share my own real life stuff. And in the midst of that, I got laid off. And I could have just shut the channel down or stopped coming on, because the reason that I was even sharing my stuff was to show progress, and I kind of went backwards. But I said, fuck it. And I just kept on going because people was watching, and I was already getting comments and stuff like that. And I wasn't just going to up and disappear. And then I just thought, like, you know what? Like, this might be able to help somebody who's dealing with this, or help you to not make the same mistakes I got. That's hopefully I can show somebody to is more preventative than trying to fix shit. So I don't know, y'all. That's what it was about. That's what it's still about. But in that, people chose to help me, through that situation, and I will forever be grateful. And the reason why they did that, I don't know, because even that turned ugly. It's like, I owe you, or I have to give you special treatment, or whatever it is that people want, from helping. They claim to be helping you through a situation when really they are expecting something from you. And just let me know what you're expecting from me. Let me know, so that way you know I know if I should even take the help that you're giving, or give me something to agree to. you know Give me something to agree to. But You live and you learn. I mean, just like anything else in life, this is something that was new. It's something that I had to learn how to navigate. I'm still learning. I still don't make the right choices every time when I'm on here. Sometimes I still will come on and flip out on a bitch or explain myself or, whatever, whatever. I still don't do it all right all the time. But at the same time, don't sit up here and try to act like the thing is too, like, let me just say, like, when it came out that Kiddo was having these behind the scenes conversations about me and my situation and what she thought and all of this and that, right? And pretty much everybody who talked to me, um, or who let me know that, Kiddo, said certain things or whatever, they all pretty much had the same thing. They didn't want to bring anything negative to me, or they felt like, Kiddo was my help at that time. They didn't want to mess up something that I may have needed. It was pretty much all the same thing. Nobody wanted to bring that to me, and I respected that and I appreciated that because, they were looking out for me and, you know, trying to they were looking out, I guess, um but no nonsense is one of those people. But what no nonsense is not saying, like, Kiddo is somebody that she borrowed money from, per Kiddo. Now, again, this is stuff that I learned about after it had already happened. Okay. But Kiddo would tell me that she had asked to borrow money from her for a couple of times. And I think she did pay it back. But, there's a lot of these backhanded transactions and conversations and things that be going on that I have nothing to do with or don't know shit about. And so to come out here and, I mean, I don't know if she talked about that, but, so it wasn't just, her messaging Miss O. It's just the fact that these people, they, I told y'all before that people will watch and see who is given to you. And that's why I don't like when somebody does cash at me, that's why I don't say the name. That is why. So if anybody ever wants, does want to be acknowledged for their cash app, please forgive me and please understand that I appreciate you so, so very much. And it's not any slight to you. I will definitely, acknowledge people, or, if you have a message that you want me to read or anything like that, I will definitely do that. But to tell people's names, I do it not on, I don't do it on purpose, because people purposely watch chats to see who is giving, and they will go and they will reach out to them behind the scenes. Yeah, so me either. I think she's still over there at Five Bays. I'm not sure. But um I'm not sure. But yeah, so they will purposely, like, they will reach out to people. Actually, I had somebody reach out a couple of times to different people because, they were saying they needed help and stuff. But that's the most disrespectful thing for you to see, just because somebody gave somebody something, for you to um go and ask them for something because you seen them do something for somebody else. Like, even when they was talking about that rent party thing, they were talking about doing it, like, sending an invitation to people who have donated to me. That is the most disrespectful thing. Why would I do that? Why, just because somebody gave me something one time, assume that they got it or they gonna give it to me again? Like, I would never do anything like that. And I didn't do that. I said if I'm gonna do it, I will do it open, and anybody who wants to help out or whatever will, and whoever doesn't. But I'm not going to purposely just target people. The fuck. And really, I thought that was just a way for them to know who was given to me. Honestly, that's what I thought. I just didn't say that, but I was like, that seems to me like y'all trying to get me to tell you who's giving something to me. And Kiddo would make that comment a lot too. She would say, I'm not the only one who gives to you. You have a lot of support. Like she would, and then like she's waiting on my response to confirm that. It was just weird. It was really weird. It was just weird, y'all. And it's very weird. And it's weird for somebody who was assisted in a time of need, for her to sit up here and talk about she's been quiet long enough. Are you really the one that's been quiet? Or is it me that has been quiet? Because I ain't got shit. I mean, you the one out here doing all the backhanded begging and shit. It's not me. It is not me. Show me some receipts of where I've asked somebody for something. That's what I want to see. Please show me a receipt where I've asked anybody for anything, in a video, in a message, in a Cash App request, anything. Y'all want to sit up here and asking people for shit. Giving money is private. I respect you on that. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, I would rather just not say anything, but I understand some people do want to be acknowledged too, but I just don't. I peeped that a long time ago. Y'all will probably notice, it's been a long time since I've like said somebody's name in a Cash App, and that's because I peeped it a long time ago. And I don't know how I started doing my makeup, but we just here, so maybe I'm just gonna do some eyebrows. I don't know. I really need to wax these bitches. I think I'm scared to use my wax machine, y'all. That's probably why I haven't done that video yet. ah, but yeah, I don't know. I thought like, no nonsense. She's from Detroit, and that's close to me, and um, I thought she had some history on here, and she had been through some things, and I just thought she was a nice person. And when she had explained like her situation with BS and all of that, that's why, if y'all notice, I don't know if y'all noticed or not, like how BS, she would be over there like she had started calling no nonsense out at a point, and she was like, do you really know who your moderator is? Ask April. Ask her who she really is. BS would be over there saying that. And I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? And then I'm like, well, she told me the whole story, like, so yeah, I know. But, really it's because they had said she had been scamming. But, that's before my time. So I can't speak to that, or give details on that because I don't know anything about that. But no nonsense has been around for a minute. And she was part of TSCC at one point, or at least a supporter of theirs. So you told us how you felt and what you saw her do, and told us don't give to her anymore because you saw her going places, dropping her Cash App. You said nothing else about her. We took notes and moved on. Yeah, that was it. It was also weird for Kiddo to say sorry that she couldn't pay or buy something for you. Like, what the right, MJ? But you know what? I think that was part of the game. Like, to make it look like, you know, I don't know, because when you think about it, even with like the conversations that Kiddo has had with people, it's almost like she wants to make it like I've asked her for something or that's what I expected out of her when I didn't. Like that's just something she just started doing. And just the amounts just was increasing and stuff like that. I didn't ask her for anything. Like nothing. And I even when she was talking about like her health stuff and insurance and doctors and all that stuff, I even told her to stop. You know, I would tell her like you got to worry about you. You got your own stuff to take care of and you got your own stuff to take care of. Like, you know, she would tell me about certain bills and stuff and I'm like, "Girl, like, you know, you got a lot more to worry about than I do. You know, I'm cool. Like, I don't have bills that you got." You know, I mean, even my whole overhead, if I was paying my whole overhead and my mama didn't come or whatever, still, like, you know, I didn't have what she had to take care of. And I would always tell her, like, I appreciate everything you've done, but you don't have to keep on, you know? And even when she has slacked off and stuff like that, she's like, you know, I don't want you to think like, um, you know, I haven't wanted to give, but I had this and that, you know, the new year had started and you know, tax time, all that stuff. So she was saying her taxes, all this and that. And I'm like, you don't have to do that. Like, I don't need no explanation. Like, I am cool. I mean, it all worked out, to be all the way honest. Like, I had went back to work. And really, I just thought that because once I had went back to work, I didn't have time to be on the phone like that, all of that kind of stuff. Like I had really slacked off from talking on the phone. Like I would come on here, and if I'm on here, I'm on here. But that was I spent my extra time with y'all when I first went back to work. Okay, butterfly babe, you know, so when I'm off YouTube, like pretty much I was at work. So like I just really thought like, oh well, I'm not available, you know, like she want me to be available or whatever, and that's cool too. But you know, that's just what I chalked it up to being because, you know, I just wasn't answering my phone like that and all of that kind of stuff. But she's explaining and you know, I'm gonna give you this next week and you know, whatever. And I'm like, you don't have to do any of that. Like I'm good. I'm good. You don't have to do that. I'm cool. And then next thing you know, she went over there and was whatever with Fi Babe, and that's cool too. You know, I mean, my thing with what pissed me off with Kiddo was the fact that she again was behind the scenes talking to people, basically wanting a pity party, acting like I wasn't giving her enough attention or I didn't appreciate what she did. And she was doing that with these people that really they just wanted her financial support. And that's cool. Give it wherever you at, whatever you're gonna do, I don't care. But that was my whole thing is like she's another one, you know, talking about giving receipts to about what she all gave me and stuff like that. Like, are you also gonna give a receipt like showing that I didn't ask you for anything? Can you confirm that? You know, so but anyway, that's what pissed me off about her. It had nothing to do with nothing outside of it, just seemed like she needed some attention that I was not providing and she went somewhere that would give her that attention. But it's so funny because it's like you all sitting up here complaining about me going to work and then when I go to work you complaining about me not answering my phone. It's like which one do you want? You didn't, you know. It's just like a woman. She just never knows what she wants. Ah! People try to play other people like a slot machine, put a nickel and expect a windfall. Ooh. Hey, Paige. Question: how long does press on nails if I get them professionally put on? Um, Probably up to 2 weeks. I mean, they'll last as long as a set. Hey, Mo. How you doing, boo? I've been in the bushes. I'm so sleepy. Kiddo was a weirdo. Sorry, not sorry. I love you, April. Good morning. Good morning, too, babe. Love you too. Yeah, they can last like up to 2 weeks, maybe even longer, just depending on how rough you are with them. Um, am I gonna do some individuals? Y'all, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Hold on, y'all. Oh my God. Look how time start going. Ooh, ooh, y'all, my legs are sore from doing them squats. Ooh, y'all, my legs are sore. Why is my phone not ringing? Who number is that? I don't even know whose these numbers are. Oh shoot. My bad, y'all. I forgot I was on freaking camera. She would start explaining to you why she wasn't sending you money when you didn't ask her. Yeah. Yes. It's almost like, or she wouldn't be in the chat. Oh, I've been working a lot and I haven't sent you this because of this. And it's like, girl, we good. We are good. Mm-mm. My bad, y'all. Hold on. My cousin, I had got his car towed last night for him. And all right. Um, this girl, My bad, y'all. My daughter. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Um. Mo. I'm about to get me some oatmeal too, y'all. I should make a smoothie. I got some mangoes, some avocados, some papaya, some kiwis. What else I get? Some limes, because I'm gonna make some detox water. And fill up my jug with a bunch. Oh, I got some blackberries. Blackberries are really good for the brain, y'all. If you still didn't tell me about the Il Maquillage makeup, I don't have it yet. I've been waiting on that. I had got the foundation. Actually, did I get the concealer or the foundation? I don't know. I gotta go on my thing. I probably got the concealer, but it ain't here yet. I need to go on my thing. If I do my own nails, I would need the poly gel. My dumb ass don't need to be inhaling. Pink, black, and gold. Ooh. Yeah, y'all. All right. So I need some lashes. I don't know why I thought I liked these lashes so much and now I don't. But I think it's because they don't have that little flare at the end. And I like the flare at the end. Let me just see. Uh, 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 uh. So what else, y'all? What else? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna see about that Il Maquillage because I don't really know what happened or why I don't have it yet. That's been a couple weeks, haven't it? I think it's been a couple weeks. I wonder if my daughter got her furniture. She's supposed to have her furniture today. Um, it is really -6 degrees. Oh no. Is it warmer now? Damn. Okay. Um, yeah, come get the stuff, girl. Mm, 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 mm. So what y'all think? So what do y'all think about what do y'all think about what you call doing a okay, Lady Dimples. Come on now, because anywhere that I've talked about this, they all have been friends of Lady Dimples. So, you keep it cute or whatever. So let me ask you this, April, whose video was no nonsense talking shit in? She was on Jay Dunn's channel. She was on Jay Dunn's channel talking that smack. I'm gonna tell you what else didn't come. A lot of this outfits. This is why I never did the Valentine's lookbook, because my outfits that I ordered, a lot of the stuff was out of stock and did not freaking get sent out. So that's what happened with that. Um, okay, babe. God bless you all this Lenten season. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, love. Remember, you are dust, and to dust. That's crazy that you just said that. I just read that. I just read that quote yesterday. I just saw that on social media. So God bless you, babe. So she was on Jay Dunn's channel. Her and Jay Dunn are supposed to be friends. And Jay Dunn, I don't know why she acts like she is the no nonsense advocate, but it's like, bitch, if that's the case, then get her what she needs. It shouldn't be no reason if you are her friend. See, because this is where people, they love to say they are friends with somebody, but they don't act like a friend. If you are someone's friend, then get them what they need. Okay? They shouldn't have to go anywhere else. They should not have to go anywhere else. Like you was trying to like basically doubt or put some type of doubt in the air that she came over here and asked for something. And then you want to talk about how you not checking nobody. No, you just checking for nobody. No, you just don't be knowing what the fuck going on, and you love to speak on shit that you don't know nothing about. Just like you want to allow her to come onto your channel to say whatever the fuck it is she got to say when it's a whole motherfucking lie. Like there are definitely receipts of you asking for shit on multiple occasions, okay? There are definitely receipts of you not going to a motherfucking funeral that a lot of people gave you money for. Hey, Beach, how you doing, boo? Ah, you try and listen. Never mind. Spicy Red. I holler every time I hear Lady Dimple's name now. Why did Brian call her Goldilocks? Did you watch the whole video, April? Because I didn't, and I thought No Nonsense said someone died right behind this Christmas and her family. I didn't watch the video at all. I didn't watch the video at all. So no. But yeah, there was something about 2 funerals, because Jay Dunn tried to say that I said something about 2 funerals, and I didn't even know about 2 funerals. So that's a whole nother thing I didn't know about. I didn't even know there was a whole nother funeral, because she got called out for being used and played, April. That's why that's embarrassing. So let's redirect to someone else. Yeah. Yeah. Um, Jay Dunn always got her teeny her teeny teeth clacking about somebody and don't know nothing with her slow. So she don't know nothing. Yes, this beach, I won the raffle. I didn't get the Jordan jersey to wear with my 11s, but it's okay. It's okay. I got the second prize, so I'm not mad at it. I will be wearing my bonnet, okay? Yes, I will. Yes, y'all. I won the raffle on officials channel. I'm gonna go ahead and put these lashes on and just see what they do. I can might maybe do like a wing liner or something. You know she is trans. Trans means transforming. She's not on any hormones or shots. I agree with James on this one. I'm sorry. I agree with James too. Well, let me just say this. I'm gonna say this, okay? I will totally respect the fact of how she wants to be addressed, okay? She wants to be addressed as a woman. I totally would respect that. If, and even now, I'm not gonna misgender her. I'm not gonna call her a man. But what I will say though is that you can't expect somebody to call you something that you don't call yourself. And by that, I mean, she comes on here, and if she's going to argue with a man, then she wants to, she wants to be a man when it's convenient. And that's not what a trans woman is. A trans woman is woman all the time, through and through. Okay? Being trans for me, and let me just say this as a heterosexual biological woman, okay, my understanding of a trans woman is a person. It is he was born a male, okay? It is a woman that was born male, but has always felt as if they should have been a female. They feel like a woman through and through. That's how they live. That's how they sleep. That's how they eat. It's not, oh, I'm arguing with a man today. You know what I'm saying? Let me turn on my man's voice. No. Or I'll beat your ass, or, no, none of that. Even if you might beat their ass, but you're still a woman. So I respect, however, she wants to be addressed. But at the same time, if you're not if you're only addressing yourself that way when it's convenient, then no, that can't be respected. That can't be respected because you're not even sure of, well, we don't know what you are today. We don't know, what you're feeling like today, if that's the case. Are we supposed to just wait and see what you say, or see how you sound, or see how you dressed, or see what mood you in, to know how to address you? Because there's trans women that I know that I would never. There is no mistaken. There is no mistake that that is a woman, and that is how I will address them at all times, every time. So I get why. But as far as James, James is right as well. Like, as far as, like, he's like, no, that ain't no trans woman. And that's because that's not how she carries herself. You have to give people something to respect. She said all she wants is respect, but you have to give people something to respect. You can't just expect people to just offer you respect and you're not respecting yourself, because as a trans woman, you would never misgender yourself. I knew I put this damn lash on backwards. I knew I did. I'm like, it don't feel right. So yeah, you're not gonna misgender yourself. And that's just real. So you have to give somebody, you have to give people something to respect. You carry yourself as a woman, people will call you a woman. They will respect you as a woman. But if we gotta wait to see what you own that day to know how to address you, then you are not a woman. And that's another one, just lying and saying things that's convenient at the moment, to get whatever attention that you're trying to get at that moment. Like, no. Am I the only one who doesn't care about the dimple situation as long no one physically hurt her? I'm cool. No, that ain't me. That is not me. Oh, I just feel like we just have a person that wants some attention and is not getting the attention that they want. That's what I feel. And I'm just going to give a little bit of advice to Dimples about the interview situation. I would hope, Dimples, that you don't do the interview. And one of Wow. And who is he to be speaking for you anyway?
All my life. Like, Josh be calling me. See, Josh got my number now.
Mm-hmm.
Like when she be getting all silly, all these tree jobs, he crushing air conditioner units.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, what he be doing? Like,
right.
I ain't gonna talk bad. Like, you see what he be doing?
Right. Wow. Nothing. He don't know what he doing.
And that's exactly what it is. Like, them old big ass trees that be all over people's house and shit. Like, he called me for shit like that because I got the sense to get it to the ground without hurting that.
Right.
But if it's just some little shit like them, like we be doing in the city, them county land bank trees. It'd be a field where you could just drop the whole tree.
Right.
Not him calling me for that.
Yeah.
Motherfucker's crazy. And then be trying to lie, talking about, oh no, we ain't even been doing no work. Well, do we know, like, man, Stevie from over there on Cali, man, he be telling me, like, no, he be coming to get me. Stevie will take whatever.
Oh, wow. Oh, see, that's why. When he don't really want to pay nothing out, he ain't gonna come get you.
On anything. That's like Stevie told me. Like, Stevie been telling me, like, oh, shit, man, if you go ahead and branch off, like, I'm rolling with you. I don't know what to tell him. His kids talking about, man, we'd rather work for you. Like, hey, bro, that's fucked up.
You know what though? If they did work for you, then they would learn the job better. They ain't gonna, and you know they'll be more productive. Like the whole point in doing stuff like that is to get a faster turnover. If you just keep on, see that's just like at the shop. Like we just keep on doing the same work over and fucking over again. The same car keep coming back. Like get the shit out of here so we can move on to fucking something else. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like I was telling you, like. I'm kind of like falling into that same thing. Like when I'm there all the time, like every time I go back, I'm still falling into that same thing again because it's like these lazy ass people that really don't want to do shit. I got to be the face and got to be the one explaining every motherfucking thing. Basically just trying to buy time and shit for these motherfuckers who really just tell me and I'll just tell the person we can't do the job.
Yeah,
I would much rather.
Shit off, cluttering up our shit.
Right. And that's the same thing. Like, if you ain't gonna do the job right, just don't do it or do it right the first time so we can just move on to something else. Who the fuck wants to keep doing the same shit over and over again? Like,
1926. Yeah, it's 1926. But yeah.
You're supposed to be trying to get more accounts and move on to more and get more money. Y'all keep doing the same shit, trying to fix shit that you done already worked on.
See, and he be on that shit too, like, because we was working on job, I do the work, and I cut you in, but no, you not gonna find the job, have me do the work, and then just pay me what the fuck you think.
Nah.
And see, his problem is he don't even bid high enough, like, so.
Cause he bidding for himself. That's why he want to keep the price low to get the job, and then cut everybody else out.
Don't let it be a little broad that he's trying to.
Oh my God! See.
I mean, I'm fucking around, be working for free. He paying us out of his pocket.
See,
This fuck. Oh, well, I really ain't make nothing. Well, hey, bro, shouldn't slept with her. Shouldn't got bread.
See, right. See, that's the wrong mindset to be going in. Shit, you tell a bitch like, you pay me for what I'm doing for you, and I pay. If you want me to pay you for that, I'll pay you for that. But shit, I'm gonna get mine. The fuck. But, and then that's another thing. Like, you want to do something for free, that you ain't doing by yourself.
On everything.
If you want to do something to sleep with somebody, then you do that job your motherfucking self. That's your work. The fuck?
On everything.
But yeah, so
Let's try it, man. Oh yeah, shoot, I don't know, man. You working today?
yeah, I think I am. I don't know. They ain't answering the phone down there, so I'm about to go down there. And my mama at home today too. Well, she at the store now, but I guess they system's still down and stuff. So
I'll blow down on y'all later. Like,
okay.
I just pulled up to this person.
Okay.
See what I can do.
All right. All right. See you later.
Okay.
That's my cousin, y'all. That was my cousin. He doing like snow removal, landscaping stuff, like pretty much every year he every season, I mean, he doing like little work or whatever. Like landscaping work. He's talking about his little business partner. Business 101. Don't be trying to do no work for free because you trying to fuck. Okay, like I mean that's all nice and all, like, but if you gonna do a job, if number one, if all you gotta do is shovel somebody's snow to get some pussy, then that's some pussy you probably don't want. Okay. It's probably some pussy that you don't want. Because what that probably means is anything that she did need done, she gonna fuck to get it done. So, you know, she need her car fixed. You know, she need a bill paid. She need motherfucking leaves and raked up and shit. That just means whatever the fuck she need done, she gonna fuck for it. And that's not something that you want. Are y'all on here? I guess we still on here. I can't tell. I can't tell. Oh, I can see y'all. I really couldn't at first. My bad, y'all. Okay, there I can see y'all now. Okay. I had refreshed because I'm like, are y'all on here? But yeah. I probably shouldn't be telling that to a chat full of women because as a woman, we be trying to get it whatever way we can get it. We be trying to get shit done however we can get it done. Whew. All right. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm just doing like this little peachy situation. I'm gonna put this little darker color at the end. Anyway, y'all, yeah, so the Lady Dimple situation, I'm gonna say this, like, you know, it was mentioned that she had did some other stuff behind the scenes. And so I'm gonna say, like, hopefully she don't do no interview because with that alone, like knowing that you did some shit behind the scenes that other people don't know about as of yet, and that they possibly like, you know, haven't told anybody because they ain't trying to out you like that, you know, I would just say don't do no interviews. That way, you know, whatever situation that ain't out here in the public don't gotta come out here in the public. You know, not unless you plan on telling it all. But you know, if we go from history and from like how we see people do, they'll go do an interview and will tell all types of shit about the other people, but won't tell they role that they played in some shit. And then the other people will come back and be like, oh, no, you didn't. And, you know, did you forget that you did this, that, and the third? And so, you know, so I would just say, just leave it be. Just leave it be. Um, you know, just leave it be. You know, give people something to respect and respect yourself and don't misgender yourself. Be consistent with who you are and what you come across to be, and other people will follow suit. You know, that's just in life, period. You got to teach people how to treat you. You have to teach people to respect you, you know, and it ain't no different on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And you also have to understand that if you can give it, hopefully you be able to take it, because a lot of people come on here and they can talk that shit and everything, but then they don't like when it's done to them. And you know, that's not how shit go. Like, that's not how shit go. So anyway, see, I wasn't trying to go there. What? Oh my God. She did look like Rick James. Y'all crazy. Oh my God. Yes. When they said Rick James, I fucking lost it. I lost it. Okay. Oh, y'all get on my nerves. Oh my God. I fucking lost that shit. They said Rick James. I said, bitch. Y'all play too motherfucking much. Too motherfucking much. Okay. No, ma'am. Not Rick James. She was like, I don't care. I like my wig. Girl, she had that motherfucker on again. Y'all, she turned on that camera and she had it on again, rolling down the street like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, Rick James, whatever. Bitch, I'm wearing my motherfucking wig. Oh, y'all get on my nerves. What? Not super freak. Oh my God. Well, we know she a super freak. We know that too. We know, Dimple, we know all your stuff, girl. I ain't gonna lie though. Okay, I was one of the people up on the panel when she came up, and I really like was stuck for a minute though, because I was sitting there like, I don't know. I gotta go watch that replay again, see how my face was looking, because I think I was confused if that was her or not. Because I think I seen like did I see the avatar first? All I know is Bree was like, you know, y'all can't be up here. I gotta take y'all down, and took them down. And then I just seen something right there, and I didn't know what it was. And I was just like, and then I was like, oh, I was real slow with that. I was so slow with that. I gave a look. Oh my God, y'all. My face will tell it, okay? Like, my face don't play. My face be like, bitch, get off. I don't even know if I hit my camera off. I hope but because my face will just tell it and just be like, bitch, get off. Like, what are you still doing sitting here looking? When you know your face will tell it. The whole panel did. Oh my goodness. Fifi was like sitting there smoking her hookah, like, okay. And oh my God, Rally was like, she was like, just got me down. I didn't even see. That's how fucked up I was. That's how stuck in the moment I was, because I didn't even realize when they was talking about Jessica put a broom on her head, a mop on her head. I didn't even realize she had did that. That's how stuck I was. I think I was just stuck. I said, damn. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, ma'am. Nope. Uncle Rex is killing me right now. Yeah, he was like, is it one of them? He said something about one of them things or whatever. And he was kind of like going on to his own thing because Rex was trying to get some cooch. Okay. Rex was like, shit, I'm trying to see who I can fly out. Rex be on here trying to get he be trying to find somebody to get for the night, okay? He was asking for my Cash App, and I did appreciate it, but you know, like, everybody's thing is different, and I'm not gonna disrespect nobody's channel by dropping my Cash App in somebody's chat. But it was so funny. That shit was funny. That shit was funny as hell. Okay. I'm not even gonna front. Dimples girl. All I'm gonna say is, you know better. And I know what she was saying about the makeup and the powder and all of that or whatever, but no, it really just looked like you had just slapped some eyeshadow on real quick. You put that wig on your head and just came on like, fuck it. That's what Dimples looked like. Dimple was looking like, fuck it. Okay. Dimple said, bitch. Like how she was screaming in that car, yes, when she was on, when she had that wig, she's like, I got it on again. I don't care. I'm like, she done went crazy. Dimples done went whole motherfucking crazy. April started to drop it, and then someone mentioned that it was disrespectful. Thank God I didn't. Oh, was you about to? Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, because everybody run their stuff different. Like over here, like I wouldn't care. If somebody asks for somebody else Cash App, you know, I don't mind that or whatever. But you know, everybody run their stuff different. Ooh, bitch. Ooh, I might have a glittery eye today. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Cause you don't be doing too much anyway, so. But yeah, so y'all. But anyway, I mean, the thing is YouTube is a good time, okay? Like, it's a good time. Just have fun with it. Fuck it. Like, the thing is, like, if you don't like everybody yourself, how the fuck do you expect everybody to like you? And it was not about being misgendered. It was not, because in all actuality, I don't even really, if you go back, I don't think anybody misgendered her at first. At first. Until after she left, though. Okay. Like, it wasn't like somebody just totally disrespected her in that moment. I mean, outside of the snickering or the faces and stuff like that, like, nobody said nothing about, like, all he said was, Is it one of them people or whatever? That's all he said. I really just feel like she just dropped off when she saw that Bree put him back on. She had already had it in her mind that she was dropping off. It was just already like, no. Thank you, sister. That's what I said. Thank you. Like, how the fuck we supposed to know how you feeling today? How are we supposed to know? You sit up here and you say you will call yourself a man like on multiple occasions. You've done that. Like, you represent yourself that way. Like when you pissed off or you, depending on who you getting at it with. You know what I'm saying? So how are we supposed to treat you any different? How are we supposed to know, oh, today is Miss? So that's why I'm like, you have to give somebody something to respect. You have to teach people that. You have to come out here and live, breathe, and be woman all the time. But that's what you want to be addressed as, because there are women on here that would never get misgendered. Never. You know why? Because that is who they are through and through. They are a woman. We got to figure out, it depends on who you arguing with and shit. And we just supposed to guess. Like if you sitting up there calling yourself a man, why we ain't going to? So yeah, that guy official was the only one without a real. He was straight the whole, like, he was just. He said shit. Hey, Theresa, how you doing, boo? He was just straight through and through. Just. He like, shit, next song. What song we playing next? Oh my God. Right. He was like, shit, next song. Bitch, y'all clowning up on this bitch. Let me play the next song. But you gotta understand. Plus, this is a night like everybody dressed, everybody like doing their thing, and you just gonna come up here, and then you 2 hours late. So you 2 hours late. If you was gonna be that late, shit, you might as well have did your face over. If that was truly like what was going on, and to be all the way real, like, it's plenty of people that, you didn't even have to come on camera. Like, we wanted you on camera, but you didn't have to be on camera. So it's like you could have been up there jamming, kicking it, having a good time, and doing your face in the background. Shit, I came up there and curled my motherfucking hair. I had that damn messy ass bun on top of my damn head. Like, let me fix my damn hair. The fuck? But yeah, she was more secure in himself. It would have been different trying to make an entrance. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Hey, Big Cat, how you doing? Oh my God, I'm so glad it got on camera. That was the highlight. You get on my nerves. Oh my God. That was the highlight. That was the highlight, huh? Okay. Oh shit. What the fuck is my mascara? Where's my mascara, y'all? Y'all funny. Y'all are funny. I know one thing. She better not go do no damn. Oh, there it go. You better not go do no damn interview. That's all I know. Cause April, you better tell her if I'm that late. You better know I'm coming to show why I was that late. Thank you, Monita. Thank you. You coming in, shutting shit down, okay? Like, yeah, I'm late, but I'm here now. Shit, y'all see me? The fuck? Y'all see me? Yes. Like the hell? Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like she just didn't get the and I can't even say she didn't get the treatment that she wanted because Brie gave her that. It's just like there was no way to move that fast in that moment. Like Brie moved as fast as she could in that moment. I feel like she did. You know, and and it's not taking up for her. It's just that's just the truth. Like she did what she could do in the moment. Like it was just a lot going on. And I really think we all had a moment like we was kind of stuck, like trying to figure out if that was really what was going on or not. You know, and then so it is what it is, y'all. It's just like you know what you working with, you know what you dealing with, you knew where you was coming to. What you want us to do? And you know what's so crazy is they all over there acting like on Five Babe's channel, acting like, oh, you know, it's still a human being. And man, shut the fuck up. Y'all have roasted people for worse, okay? Y'all done sat up here and tried to call me ugly, and I know you got me fucked up. So if y'all, and I'm not saying that I look better than her, but I'm saying that, okay? So somebody got me fucked up, okay? You got me fucked up. Period, point blank. So, hold on, y'all. All right. But April, you can tell some of the ladies in that chat are jealous of you. They was throwing a little shade about you doing your hair over. Oh, for real? I didn't even see the chat. Like I wasn't looking at the chat at all. But I thought somebody would be like, girl, like you coming over here doing your hair. But pretty much people would tell me like before I come on their channel, like April, be all the way ready because you know I'm gonna come on doing something. Doing something to get ready. But anyway, these hoes, they'll be all right. You just let them be pissed off about nothing. Ain't nothing like your real hair. I don't care what you say. I mean, yeah. And you know what? Honestly, like, I would love to like start trying out wigs. Honestly. Like it would be so I would love to just, be able to just change my hair like that. I don't know how to braid. Like I would have to go like get a wig professionally, like install from start to finish. Cause I don't know how to like braid my own hair and all of that kind of stuff. Not to those standards. And plus my hair is already like um you know, like it's like long and thick. So, you know, I don't know if like my braids underneath would be too much under the wig. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I'm just saying that because I've never worn a wig, but I don't know if that would be like too much, like if it would make my wig sit up higher or be bulky, but I'm pretty sure, um, you know, a stylist would know like the proper braiding pattern and stuff like that so that my hair doesn't, you know, so it doesn't do that. But I would love to get a wig installed. Maybe I should do that like for my birthday coming up this year, like do a wig instead of doing my regular hair. But yeah, but what's wrong with that? Girl, I give the hair 2 snaps in a circle. Thank you. Thank you. And let me just say, it wasn't a lot of ladies, just like 2 or 3. Yeah. Well, it's a couple that really don't like me over there, like that really just don't like me. There's one specific, like it seemed like she was cool, whatever, but then ever since me and Olivia had our thing again this time around, she is just a person that she does not like. And I don't even got to see the chat, but I already know like it was who one of them was. But she just automatically does not like people of my, you know, this. So she automatically gonna have something to say. Like if it got anything to do with anybody with that, she ain't really feeling them. And that's cool. Like she ain't gotta feel me. Like it's all good. Hey Miss TR, how you doing, boo? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So yeah, it's all good. But I think it was a good time. That's something I'll never get into. Oh, wigs. It's a little under my shoulders. Oh, yay. I can't wait till my hair gets April's length. I'm on my way. Been growing my natural hair for almost 2 years. Really, Monita? See, that's sweet. Yes. Yeah, I've never done a wig. Like I said, I'm gonna get some braids. Like, I've been trying to wait for this Corona thing to go by. Like, you know, a few of you have asked me to like do some braids. So I was gonna go. I want some feed-ins, but I want to get them like when I could actually go somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be like my hair can't stay braided up long, especially something like that. It'll probably like do good in a week, you know, like just like the feed-ins. But you know, like some of the thicker ones, and then a couple of the little smaller ones with the designs in between. I want to do that. Like I used to actually get my hair braided like that all the time. Um, Almost for like a year straight, I was getting my hair just braided. That was some years ago. And I'm so freaking tender headed, and really, I haven't gotten braids since. Like, it would hurt every time. I can't wait to. Let me see. Are we still doing this light skin? Monita, yeah, they still doing it. They are still doing it. Like, if it comes up, they sure gonna say it. They just got me fucked up. I wear my natural curls and coils, or I do my braids. Oh yes, coily. That is what I do. Like, I wish, and this is what I should have been doing like when I was laid off, is really like training my hair, like training my natural curl pattern back. But you know, I put so much heat on my hair that I don't think I would ever really be able to damn it, I can't get this open. Damn it, okay. I don't think I'll ever really be able to like totally like train my hair back unless I did like just did like the curly or wild, or I mean, I guess I could do that, but you know, the big hair, I don't know. That's why I haven't really been going to the shop, because I ain't been going nowhere and I keep my bonnet on when I go to work. Yeah, see? Like, I mean, what's the point? And I think this time right now, while we ain't really going nowhere or doing nothing, this is the best time to like really just focus on just like really nurturing our natural selves and like our hair and our bodies and just different things like that we want to work on within, as far as all of that goes. I think this is the best time. It's the best time. Like Halle Berry, sure. I've never been able to do my hair. I tried to flat iron it once and I was burning it off. Oh, hell no. Oh my God. Really? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'm just really trying to use up anything that I got that I'm low on. I'm trying to use all this shit up. I got a huge empties video coming this weekend. I go back and forth with growing it out. Yeah, I know a few people like that. Like, once it gets so long, like, then they just chop it all off and start it all over again. Mm-hmm. That's one thing I've never had, like, really short hair. I'm just scared, I guess. Am I scared it won't come? I'm probably scared it won't grow back. I don't know why I'm like that, but yeah, I've never, like, outside of just trimming it, natural, like the natural trim and stuff, I've never had really short hair. Mm-mm. Here we go. But see, like, I could do like short, and then if it don't grow back, then that'll give me a reason right there to wear wig. I had long ass hair and chopped it off, chin short. Really? Where did you get that shirt you wore for B-Day party? It was real cute. That was a dress. I got it off Fashion Nova. And actually, I think they got a bodysuit. They do have a black bodysuit. It has like it's like rhinestone, or it's like a chain lace up. But yeah, I got that. That's actually an old dress. I wore that. That was my dress I wore for my 40th birthday party. So it's a couple years old. Not even when playing a role does he like, oh really? Hey big man, I'm doing good. You too, Miss TR. Thank you, babe. They might still have it. A lot of times they still have. I like a place like Fashion Nova. I like them for stuff like everyday clothes or even going out outfits, because like usually it's something that you're not gonna wear again, like, you know. So I don't mind going somewhere like that for something like that. And then there's certain things like that you spend money on, like essentials, or like work clothes, depending on what you do for a living. I think that has a lot to do with where you shop. But like me, like if it's going out, like I would rather not. I like my money on like bags and shoes and things like that, not really like the main pieces, because I just feel like I'm not gonna wear it again. Um, and then some stuff like not unless like jeans or basic pieces and stuff like that, stuff you can just buy over all the time. So that's why I don't really mind like shopping places like that. I need some jogging suit type things. And they just had 50% off, and I didn't put my order through, and then my stuff didn't come for my Valentine's thing, so I just canceled the whole order because it wasn't gonna be here on time. And I'm like, I ain't been going nowhere, so I'm not about to have all these clothes sitting around that I ain't gonna wear, all these dresses and date clothes and stuff. I ain't going on no damn date with nobody. Okay, Mo. Have a great day. Zoom meeting, Zoom meeting. I gotta go down here to work and see if they got this car that we've been working on, we supposed to have done. I'm gonna go down here and see what we got going on. But anyway. Oh my nose. My bad, y'all. I was trying to call. The temperature went up. Anyway. So yeah, so y'all, I'm gonna get my booty on down here to work and see what's going on. Put a little half a day in, get back in the groove. Been off long enough. These little snow days and stuff. Matter of fact, you know what? I gotta go start my car and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and get off now, y'all. Y'all know how the look gonna end up. Anyway, so I love y'all so much. I'm gonna run so I can go blow dry my hair and then finish this part and then spray my face and everything. But I gotta go start the car, so I'm gonna go. I love y'all.